Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Jaylins here. Today I'm gonna talk about English teaching job trend in Japan, especially in 2020. Since I got a comment about the trend of English teaching job in Japan on the video where I introduced the general job trend and then like popular job services, recruiting services in Japan. Thank you so much, the person who made a comment, and let me try to explain the job trend, English teaching job trend in Japan, specifically in 2020. So the one things I need to highlight here is the big change will happen in 2020. What is the big change? The government just decided to make English subject as a compulsory subject for the elementary school student. Previously, only the people from junior high school start learning English at the public school, right? By the way, in Japan, people go to elementary school from 7 years old to I think until 12 years old, and then from 30 years old to 15 years old, which is called a junior high school, and then after from 16 years old to 18 years old, which is the period for the people to go to high school, and then from 19 years old to 22 years old, which is going to be the university and college. By the way, anyway, so this is going to be the big change, as most of the people, including myself, started learning English after junior high school, and then now government is trying to make it the compulsory subject, and it's decided the children need to learn the English from elementary school student, which is I think big good news for Japanese. As like myself, most of the people are not good at speaking English, and many of Japanese even cannot speak like 2 phrases, 3 phrases to express themselves. So yeah, I think this is a good change. The problem here is we don't have a teacher who can speak English, so that's a big problem. So yeah, we are trying to make a good change, and when people try to make change, there is a big gap where there is a huge ambitious goal. On the other hand, there is there is not enough teachers who can teach English. The reason is very obvious. Japanese are not good at English, and obviously there are not so many like good English teacher even for junior high school, right? So it's going to be, I think, there is going to be a huge demand for English teaching job in Japan after 2020. So yeah, so this is the good news for those who want to become an English teacher in Japan, right? And yeah, and in the past, I think more than decades, Japanese has a mindset to urgency to learn English, but we are not sure how to learn English. If you go to the bookstore in Japan, you will see one huge section which are filled by how to learn English, or how to remember word, or how to learn grammars, etc. But still, Japanese is not good at speaking in English like myself. The Japanese government is not ready. They are not ready to accept a lot of foreign workers so that we can fill the demands. However, as I recorded at the another video, Japanese government is trying to accept more foreign workers. As a Asian country, we're losing laborers in Japan, so we inevitably need to accept more foreign workers, I think. not we, I think Japanese government. I personally, it's not a big deal for each person. Maybe it's a good news as we have less people in Tokyo. I still hate the rush hour. Sorry, the crowded trains during the morning time and then commuting time at night. Anyway, so yeah, I think this is the new trend in 2020, and I think it's worth to be stay tuned to this type of news. Yeah, if you are interested in working in Japan, and then if you're interested in becoming English teacher in Japan, I think the chances you will get that kind of job will be higher after 2020 from 2020. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a quick update about job trend in Japan, and thank you so much for listening to my channel. If you like this channel, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe this channel. I'll try to upload more hopefully useful video, and I'm really looking forward to keep in touch with you guys. Cool. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. またね